What's going on? Okay, so I didn't do anything yesterday for videos, really mostly because my brother John, that I'm always mentioning in the videos. Hi John, love you big bro, love you so much, kisses. He ended up eating a reaper, or no, not a reaper, a ghost pepper. And you ought to go look over at his page. I'll try to put a link in the description. I'm really new at this, so I don't know. We'll see. But it's John, John Signorino. And if you don't know how to spell my name, how dare you? S is in Sam, I-G. Get the paper. Okay, S is in Sam, I-G, N-O-R-I-N-O. There you go. Yeah. So go look at his page and see the last video he did. It'll be his first whole ghost pepper is the video. So he's in the video, and I have to say I was a little jealous on some of his videos because I've heard the guy who created the Carolina Reapers, Ed Curry, Smokin' Ed Curry from Pucker Butt Pepper Company. He would eat Reapers, and he eats like 2 or 3 in a row. It's just crazy. And he talks about, oh, I'm getting this high, man. I haven't felt that at all. And my brother has talked about that in his videos. He's, wow, this high and everything. So it felt kind of like lightheadedness and everything. And I'm not thinking anything about it because other people have experienced the same thing. You get this euphoria, you get this endorphin dump they talk about. I haven't felt any of that. I haven't gotten it at all. But look at me. I'm a mutant. Why would I feel such things? And yet I like romantic comedies, and I cry over wonderful pet videos and everything. So I'm just a mute, man. I don't know. So he goes and eats this pepper, and on the video he talks about he's doing it while his wife and his daughter are out taking a walk. Because his wife is saying, it's not, be careful. I don't think that's great for you to be doing. And I'm thinking, yeah, this is kind of uncharted territory. I'm not sure you want to do this on your own. But he does, nonetheless. And he's talking about the high. And then all of a sudden he mentions that his legs and his arms are numb. I've never heard of that one. Nah, that's not a symptom I've ever heard of. So, I'm concerned. Now, unfortunately, I was watching this about 2:30 in the morning because I was at home because I'm retired. Yes, hate me. You can hate me. It's all right. I don't care. It feels good to be home. So, so I was going to talk to him the very next day and say, hey, bro, you might want to slow down and maybe find out why your arms and legs are going numb, because that's not a symptom I have heard from anybody. That's not an effect I've ever heard from eating really hot stuff. And I've watched a lot of these videos. There's my speech impediment. Sorry, it's just the voices in my head. I thought it was a little weird, and unfortunately, when I woke up, before I could text him, I got 2 pictures sent to me of him with the paramedics on a gurney. He had decided to take some of this stuff called lethal dose, and I had shown a picture of it in one of the videos when I went to the Pepper Palace, and they had the end, they had lethal dose, and they had something else. And I think the thing at the end was like 3 million, and lethal dose was 5 million, and then the end was 6 million, or is 6 million, and then flatline's 9 million. So He takes lethal dose, and he decides, I got to build up my tolerance for these things, and he, I guess, pours it on fairly liberally. And after breakfast, all of a sudden his stomach's hurting really bad. He said he got cramps worse than he's ever had before, and actually was grabbing at his stomach because it hurt so bad. He went to the bathroom, and he was just going to see, what he needed to do, puke, sit, do whatever he had to do. I said, sit, S-I-T, sit, relax, dirty minds. And the next thing and the last thing he remembers is his knees hitting the floor. So he passed out, and when he passed out, he's got a shower in this bathroom, and it has a little tile lip, and he hit his chin right there, causing a really bad gash on the inside of his lip, and his jaw hurts and everything. But thank you, God, that he did not hit his head. We had a relative that hit his head, and he ended up passing away from the head injury. And it was my Uncle Sam. I love my Uncle Sam. And such an unfortunate way to go. And so praise God that my brother did not follow that same route. So his wife hears the noise when he drops. She goes over there, her daughter and her daughter's wife, and they go over to the bathroom to see what's going on. And he's trying to get up again. He gets up, he falls back down. They're trying to keep him down. My nephew runs over, sees him. He's trying to get up again, and he can't stand because his legs and arms are numb, and he's out. He said he doesn't remember anything until after the paramedics got there. So he had a brief seizure, and so they took him to the ER, and they believe what had happened is that because of the immense heat that he was dealing with, and the body's reaction is to flood your system with adrenaline, and that constricts your veins, that it constricted the veins going to the brain, which that does happen. But in this case, it was such an extreme reaction that it depleted his oxygen going to the brain, and that's why it was shutting down things like the extremities. So luckily he's okay. They told him don't do that anymore. So he's going to not be on this journey of stupid hot stuff with me. I contacted my doctor to find out if this was an issue, and I told him I haven't had any of those symptoms, but I don't want to be stupid, because my wife thinks I'm stupid, and most of the time she's right. She really is right. She's going to play that over and over again. My wife was right. She's going to, she's going to loop that back. Did you remember when you said this? I was right. So the doctor, my doctor said, I don't think it's going to be an issue for you. You're not having the same symptoms as long as you're drinking enough water. There you go. So I'm back. So with all that, I just kind of took a break yesterday and waited to see what the doctor said. And I was very concerned about my brother. But he's home. He's feeling good. We've talked. We've joked. So I'm still praying for him that he's doing okay. But seems like we, really ducked a bullet there. So for me, let me grab something real quick. I should have done this the other day for the one video when I ate those habaneros, and you guys should have seen me running for milk and running for ice cream, which I have never done with any of these things before. So today, my wife is going to roll her eyes at this one. I can just see it. So I got one of these things from chasetheheat.com. That's Johnny Scoville's website. And, I'm always trying to find a suitable implement to try these sauces. And he just happens to make one. So, and I'm home, guys. I'm home. So what do you expect me to do? College hasn't started up. The classes haven't started up again yet. So here I am. So, but we won't be using this today. What I have invited you here for is I am going to be taking the Blazin Wings challenge over at Buffalo Wild Wings. Now, before it was made with ghost peppers, and I'm sure ghost peppers are way down on the list of ingredients, as we've seen in some of these hot sauces. So now they're made with Carolina Reapers. So I have a 5-pack of them. Buffalo Wild Wings is still trying to figure out what they're doing. One place said 10 wings in 5 minutes. Another one said 12 in 10 minutes. No. In 6 minutes. Yeah, 12 in 6 minutes. So, they're trying to figure out what they're doing. I got an extra little batch of it. Oh, they cheated me. They cheated me on carrots and ranch. I really like my carrots and ranch. Oh, well. Not the worst thing in the world. So I asked for a little container of it. I don't want to spill that all over the place, especially while my wife is watching. So I'm going to spread these 5 out. And before I got doing all this, these were pretty smoking. I gotta tell you that these could light me up pretty good. So these are going to come in the challenge. They're going to come slathered. Woohoo, there's the heat. They're going to come slathered in this stuff. So I wanted extra. Also, I was kind of wanting extra so I'd have it around so I can keep testing myself. So we're going to go through these. Hopefully, we're going to go through these 5 wings. And I am going to get them down. And once I finish them, I'm going to give a 5-minute afterburn. I'll tell you what I'm going through. And we'll see if I can avoid drinking or eating anything. So here we go. It already has the sauce on it. But, as you can see, I have doused it a bit from the dry thing that it was. So let's do this. Sauce is very tangy. Now the Reaper grows on you. So the heat builds. It doesn't hit you immediately. And you saw me do the little dance in the other video with the habaneros. Oh, antsy in the pantsy. Okay. That, not so bad. I'm really hoping when I do this challenge that I get mostly the flat pieces. I'll show you why. I know a lot of people like the drumsticks. I find I can plow through the flat wings pretty quick. Now, I attempted this challenge before. I did 10 wings in 5 minutes. And it was down to the last few seconds. So in the challenge, you're not allowed to take the meat off the bone. I want you to get it all over your lips and your face and everything. You're not allowed to have napkins. Not allowed to drink or anything. But of course, in the challenge, I don't have to wait afterward. I can immediately drink something once I finish the challenge. So, go to the little drumstick. I'm going to tell you right now, you're not doing anything to me like they did before. I was lit up after 2, and they were dry. I don't have the sauce all over them like this. Now, the other thing Buffalo Wild Wings likes to do is bring you really hot wings, like right out of the fryer, which I think that's kind of cruddy of them to do. So the little flat ones. That is why I like the flat ones. Don't get yourself excited, boys. I'm married. Ooh, got a little bit hit into the sinus cavity there. Yeah, I was not doing this well before. That was a handful of weeks ago. I'm not hitting any land speed records here with these things. But man, if I'd bet you one day you'd be spending time watching a video of me eating, I'd have won that bet. So I like the sauce. It has that kind of chipotle thing going on. Okay, so we're gonna round this off. I'm coming up to 18:30. All right, so 5 minutes starts now. But I am gonna clean myself up a little bit. I did what the challenge wanted, which was not do it, bless me. Sorry, folks. He's such a lady. Yeah, it has a good touch of that vinegar. And again, I'm not the biggest fan of heavy vinegar sauces. But it has so much of that chipotle in there that it makes it very savory too. Here it goes. There's a bunch of stuff I bet you'd have lost good money on if you thought, no way I'm going to watch a video of him blowing his nose. Now look at you. So, yes, I have a lovely, nice cold soda here, and I've got my my massive ice water cup. Got that from the range in Austin. That is a great indoor range. And this has become a new favorite thing of mine. Orange juice and carrot juice mixed together. Apparently, my twin from another mother, Karen Fields, Armstrong, she loves that as well. Oddly enough, we're at 20:33 now, so it's 2 minutes. This is not going to take me, guys. I can tell you right now, I've got some good heat on the lips. My mouth is just about calmed down inside, and nothing was too bad. So I think this small Mount Scoville shall be ascended, and I shall be victorious in this one. I just got to choke down that much chicken, and don't let the size fool you, fellas. I am not a competitive eater. This takes patience. So we're coming up on 4 minutes now, but we'll wait the 5. Yes, so I found out that my friend Karen and I, when we worked together in a control spot for several months, we like many of the same things. So she found out, oh geez, I gotta wipe my eyes. We're getting a freshie. Got some sauce on there. No, wipe the eyes with the fingers. That would be bad. And wash the hands before you go to the bathroom, fellas. And ladies, apparently that's a thing too. I was just watching a video that some lady went to the restroom and had a bad experience. Coming up on 4 minutes here. Another 10 seconds. So, yeah, that was really enjoyable. So that's how we became twins, because every time one of us mentioned we really loved something, the other person really loved that. So it was great working with her. Any of you who know her, you would say she's an absolute sweetheart and one of the best partners you could ever have, and absolutely one of the best friends I've ever had in my life. So I absolutely adore her. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited. So I will film the challenge over at Buffalo Wild Wings. That will be filmed, and I will post that. We're coming up here 15 seconds away, and this way you can see that I'm not messing around and taking a sip too early and wussing out. Yeah, I hope you guys are liking this. People are saying they're watching these things and they're enjoying it. Trust me, I will find something hot. Fresh peppers light me up. So I am not going to do the 3 habanero thing yet, just because of what my brother went through, and I don't want to be stupid. It didn't give me a high. I didn't feel lightheaded. I was on fire, very much on fire, but nothing else. Nothing. I mean, yeah, I'm waiting for that. Yeah, I just haven't had that experience. So that looks like it's it. I'm going to let you get on with your lives tonight. I hope you enjoyed this. Just being a big dumb bear for you. All those that I worked with, I miss you dearly. I do not miss that place, but I would always love to get together with you and have a beer or a coffee or a whatever. But man, I work with some awesome people, and I think of you guys always. So I hope you're enjoying these things. I will have more. Bro, love you. This is definitely for you. And you guys take care. Have a great night.